Hey there, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the Making It Work kitchen. So this episode is going to be Little Smokies. I went to Sam's the other day for some cheesecake baking supplies for the shop, and they had this big pack of Little Smokies on sale for $6.97. So I grabbed it, and it has been sitting in the fridge just for a couple of days now, and I've been thinking about it since then, but I don't have barbecue sauce. So normally I would just like put these in a crock pot with barbecue sauce and let them go, and I don't have barbecue sauce. And because we're balling on a budget this week, I'm not going to the store to get barbecue sauce. So what do here? We make it fucking work. I do cuss a lot. I do. We're gonna make it work. So no barbecue sauce. That's fine. What do I have that can mimic barbecue sauce? So I dug around in the cupboard and the fridge, and I came up with a few things. So this is what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna put some apple juice. I found some jalapeno jelly, some sriracha, mustard, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, agave. I found some honey that I really need to like boil, or not boil, but put in some warm water. And I don't feel like doing that today, so I've got it turned upside down and hoping then it's working. The crystals are falling. So we'll use that. I think I already said agave. Some apple cider vinegar. I have 5 ketchup packets from McDonald's that I found. So we're gonna use those. And onion. We're gonna use those. I'm gonna try a new thing where I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna try a new thing. So, a little bit of apple juice. I don't know, that much. Some jelly. I'm gonna go pretty heavy with this one, I think, because I really want to use this jelly up. Jelly. So I want to make those videos where like it's like an overhead view and you're seeing me just put the ingredients in, like, you know, one at a time, and maybe I'm like talking over it or something. That's what I was wanting to try here today. And quite frankly, we're just not gonna do that. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Smell it. I think we're just gonna use all of this. I might negate some of the other sweet because of this. It just, it's like begging to be put in there. Now, this is a jar that I'm gonna save. I love jars. And this doesn't have like any markings on the lid. This is a cute little jar. I'm gonna save that. I love jars. Okay, so apple juice, some jalapeno jelly. You could use grape jelly, strawberry jelly. I'm gonna put some mustard in there just for some tang. Sriracha. Just use the rest of that up. So take the lid off. Got just a little bit left. Pour some sort of liquid in there, because I've already got apple juice in it. I'm gonna go with apple juice. And then give it a little shake. pour the rest of that in there. I'm not usually like a hot food girly. I do love me some sriracha though. I think it's a spice that I can handle. So, soy sauce. I guess that was about a tablespoon, maybe 2. Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna go about the same. Just a little splish splash of apple cider vinegar. Ancestors told me to add a little bit more. And some honey. I am going to leave out the agave because of the extra amount of jelly I put in there. Or maybe you could also use brown sugar here. Well, pause. Okay, I didn't get too much more out of that honey, but ketchup, I still think it's going to be sweet enough. I'm not going to add any more sweetener. I think it'll be just fine with the jelly that was put in there. And then onion. I'm going to grate it this time so we don't have like chunks of onion. And the onion will like kind of melt in there. I don't know if melt is the right word to use for that, but it kind of will, like, just kind of melt in there. I'm gonna okay. Pause. I'm gonna just finish grating this. Okay, I just went ahead and grated the rest of it. So I'm just gonna use my onion here to like scrape off what's left on the face of this, and then also underneath. Okay. And I'm just gonna give this a stir, see what we're working with here. All right, I think that's good. I think this will work. We're gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna go put this on the crock pot. I'm gonna turn it up to high for maybe about an hour, hour and a half, and we'll see what happens. So I know the video doesn't pause for that long, so I'm gonna get to practice my video editing skills and smoosh them together. So see y'all in a bit. Okay, I'm back. So this is what they look like now. You can see they're done. I'd let them cook a little bit longer. I like mine more well done. However, these are done. I did end up adding in a little bit more soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce, and then I also added some brown sugar. But there you go. Little Smokies and barbecue sauce without barbecue sauce. All right, bye. See y'all later.